Well, a lot of people don't show up for when they're evicted to court. That's really a bad thing. And actually, people don't have money, so they can't hire a lawyer and things like that. That's why the government has a lot of free lawyers to get you to court and to protect you in court, because people who have lawyers in court get a lot more money. They got a lot of presents. Obviously, so many times when I go into court, you get a prize for just showing up. Is really what it boils down to. So you want to show up, and you want to get free lawyers to do it. You don't have to pay $5,000 or whatever to do this. A lot of these programs have it. Like, here's a Philadelphia program that does it, and what they're doing is that if you get an eviction notice or something, they make you negotiate with the landlord, and they even have grant money to help pay for that too. So they have grant money like up to $3,000 or something to pay back, so you could stay in your home. See, there's that. So so it delays you going to court and things like that. So you got more thinking time and problems to solve it out. Now, even if you get that eviction notice, to go. Now, people who get a lawyer do so much better. Look at this. I'll have the link to this report down here in the description about what happens to people who get a lawyer to go to court and those who don't. And this is for eviction. And remember, these are free lawyers, so you don't have to pay for them. And some of the state is, data is older, but it's the same thing. I mean, we haven't changed the laws in eviction, for who knows how long. But it shows the data. Now, they went to a whole bunch of cities and collected data on people who had lawyers, people who didn't have lawyers. Now, here's a study that shows 2/3 of the tenants with a lawyer saved their home. 2/3 saved their home. Those without a lawyer, only 1/3 saved your home. So if you're going to be evicted, you're going to be foreclosed or anything like that, get a lawyer. 2/3 of the people with the lawyers saved their home. You hear that? So you think you're going to go to court. Okay, I'm wrong and whatever. And see, that's right. You can't go to court, with nobody, because that's like going to a gunfight with a butter knife or something like that. Also, here's something very interesting. Also, the judge gave $300,000 to people without lawyers. I mean, with lawyers. So lawyers were able to get $300,000 from the court that the lawyer had to pay your rent, to pay damages because the landlord didn't treat you nicely and all this kind of stuff. There's so many ways. $300,000. Those without a lawyer got only $73,000. So $300,000 versus $73,000. Man. There it is. And you don't have to pay your lawyer. Okay, Minnesota, people with a lawyer win 24% of the time. So that's 25% of the time you win your case. If you don't show up, you don't win. You lose automatically, and you get bupkis. So, and those without lawyers, only 11% win. So you more than double your chances of later. Now, here's some other interesting things. Those with a lawyer keep their eviction, keep their credit report clean. With the lawyer, gets the judge not to put this on your credit report, so you can get another place to live, right? Because if people see that on your credit report, they don't they don't want to rent to you, right? So that are the kinds of things. See, it's the system is all about laws, and you and I, just as people on the street, don't know this stuff. So, and particularly if the lawyers are free. Okay, also, you're able to get more time to move. Okay, so the eviction notice says you have 30 days to move. No, they may get 2-3 months to move. See, the judge has that power. Okay, and so they get more time to move. So if you have a lawyer, you usually get more time to move without it. Okay, and that eviction history is not on your record. So when you go for rent something or buy something, they won't say, oh, they've been evicted. Let's see, 77% decrease in judgment for eviction. Okay, in other words, you get a 70% decrease in the eviction. So you lose the case, okay? So with, so 70%, it's hard to, that is good or not? Well, that's good. Less chance of being evicted. More chance of you winning, okay? And it's like double the chance of you winning, okay? No eviction lawyer, only 6%. 2/3 of the tenants keep their home, okay? Minnesota, okay? And they have all these things. Now, how do you find free lawyers, okay, to do it? Eviction and foreclosure. So when you get that notice, go get the free legal help. How do you do that? Okay, one place you go is justshelter.org and put in community resources, and then you click on your state, like I'll click on Colorado here. You see all the free legal sources to help with eviction. So there's 2 dozen places. Okay, where else do you go? There's a lot of other nonprofit organizations do that. Go to findhelp.org and you put in eviction. Where I live, there's 12 organizations that help you with free eviction, okay? Now, if you're gonna be foreclosed, you do the same thing, findhelp.org, and you put in your zip code, and then you put in foreclosed, and there's 25 free sources to help you with that. See, that's why you don't want to do it yourself, and you think they know everything. No, they're stretching the law, so they're hoping you don't show up, and they'll automatically win. If you don't show up, you automatically lose. So that's why you got to show up. You got to come up with a lawyer that's free, and you check these sources to get a free lawyer, and don't have these people run you around, because they do this every day. So they know how to stretch it, and maybe the judge will not notice what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. No, you got to have somebody on your team to protect you. And here, you can make money from this, man. And you thought you were going to lose money. You're going to stay longer for this. Wow, who would thought? You thought something in print that you get eviction, you have to be gone by then. No way. The law works both ways for you and them. So you got to make sure that you have everything that works for you. So you get payments waived. You know, you get damage payments and things like that. And all because you have a free lawyer. So don't get scared when you get eviction. You know, go get help and get superheroes on your side to fight these things and make money from this eviction. Don't lose money. You can make money from the eviction. Now, I bet you never thought of that now, did you? And that's why we always, Let's Go Help, try to show you things that you never even thought of that is out there. I mean, who will know all this kind of stuff is out there? But it is, and that's why at Let's Go Help, members get all this. You ask us 100 questions a day. You're going to be evicted. We show you this report that shows you all this kind of stuff, and then you don't have to worry about it, okay? That's what it is. You want to sleep well at night. We also give our own grants, over $70,000 a month, every month, to members only.